What's up, guys? This is MadSquash924 here. Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I believe this is part 6 now of our Let's Play. I could be wrong, but I think it's part 6. And we're just kind of exploring the Lower City Cantina at this point. And who's this? Holden. That sounds familiar.
What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
Oh, this is the guy. If you guys remember back in the apartment complex where we have our hideout, there was a lady, in fact, there who said she had a bounty on her head. Well, I guess this is the guy. Hey, you are the guy that put the bounty on Dia's head, correct?
You hear about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
And why would she do that in the first place?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
And I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
Well, I want it removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
If you hire someone to kill Dia, it would look like you weren't man enough to do it yourself. We could threaten him. See if she could come up with the credits, or we could just pay it off for her. If you hire someone to kill Dia, it would look like you weren't man enough to do it yourself. That looks stupid and sounds stupid. I'll just pay you 200 credits. That's fine. Just get that shit off
Don't
there.
worry. I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
Good. Well, that problem's solved, so we can talk to Dia at any point now. Some point.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Little girl should not be in a bar. There's no place for a little girl. Little girl's smart. She run away from home now.
Who you calling little
She
girl,
run away home
Two-Face?
now. Little girl needs lessons in manners.
Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
The mission. I'm busy. They just brought me my
Quit
food.
complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Hey, we want no trouble with Wookiee. Our problem's with you, little girl.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Little girl's lucky she has a big friend. That's fair. That's kind of cool, though. It's the first time we've actually seen a Wookiee in this game. I'll talk to you in a moment. I want to go in here. See what's up in this place. Looks nice. This game's kind of a little darker today than I'm used to. To turn up the brightness just a little. There we go. What's his name? Jagacha. What do you want, human? You come to stare like the others here on Terrace? You think we are strange? No. I mean, can I ask you some questions? Questions? What kind of questions? Well, since I've never seen what kind of creature You are? What race are you exactly? What are you? Oh, in one voice tongue you would call your kind a Perduag. Okay. Okay, tell me about your homeworld. Talking about our home only makes this quarantine more difficult to bear. Forgive us, human, but we do not wish to be reminded of it. And why doesn't your other head say that much? Nothing that you would hear, at least. Huh. Interesting. Well, what do you know about Terrace? Nothing. We were only stopping here to get supplies when the Sith attacked. They imposed a quarantine on all ships that had landed on Terrace. Now we are stuck here in a world that hates non-humans. It's not a good place to be, you know. Well, I guess I'll be going now. Good, leave us alone. We just want quarantine to end so we can go back home. That's fair.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
That's cool. I mean, we speak another Twi'lek that actually speaks Galactic Basic here. That's pretty nice, actually. You get a lot of them that speak their own language that we come across usually.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak Basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
Huh. It's kind of weird. How do you, Wookiee and a Twi'lek street urchin child just kind of end up as best friends?
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
Can I ask you some more questions?
You came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Oh, Calo Nord. He was the shorter bounty hunter that we saw at the end of the last episode. Well, tell me what you know about Davik.
Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange.
Okay. Tell me about the Lower City gangs.
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the Lower City. The Black Vulkars and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in the swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Vulkars, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
And he left because of why?
When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Vulkars, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the Lower City is totally the Vulkars' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane.
That is true. We are encountering quite a bit of those thus far. Tell me what you know about Calo Nord.
Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zack's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
Oh, I believe it. Definitely. Well, I guess we'll be heading out then.
Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
But I haven't finished eating yet.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Alright. See you later. Well, they're lovely. What else we got? A dancer. Bib Surul. What? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm auditioning a dancer? Or at least, I'm trying to audition her. There's not much point if she doesn't have a partner. Excuse me? What are you talking about? Well, my name is Bib Surul, manager for the Starlight Entertainers, the top performing troupe in this sector of the galaxy. I was here scouting new talent when this attacked, and now I can't leave. Who would have figured, right? You think the Sith would just let me go so I could get back to my troupe, but I guess they just don't appreciate the arts. So since I'm stuck here, I figured I might as well continue with my auditions. I'm supposed to be auditioning Lin, but I think I'm wasting my time. Lin's got all the moves, but I need to know if she can pull them off while sharing a stage with her partner. And where is this partner then? Well, she doesn't have one. That's the problem. Aren't you listening to me? Dancers don't perform solo, so I needed to see if she can work with someone else before I could get her up on stage. I mean, I could do it if it's not a big deal. I have time. I doubt she just wants to dance with someone who once wandered by. This is her one shot at the big time, and dancing with someone wannabe as a partner isn't going to help her cause. On the other hand, I'm not going to hire her unless I can see her in action with a partner. Maybe she's desperate enough to give you a chance. You have to ask her, I suppose. I think I'll do that. Can't you see I'm auditioning? This is my shot at the big time. I can't risk screwing up by talking to you. What's the use? There's no way Bib's gonna hire me unless he gets a chance to see me dancing with a partner. Maybe I should just give up. I could do it. I could be the partner you want. I am getting desperate. I hate to blow this audition, but I don't know if I'm ready just to pair up with a random passerby. How do I know you're any good? What other choice do you really have? I don't see anybody else offering the chance just to help you out. Well, you do have a certain look about you. A confidence of movement. I guess you'll have to do. But I'm warning you, don't screw this up. Mr. Surul, I've got a partner now and I'd really like to audition for you again. Okay, Lin, you've got one more chance. I'll give you a minute to get your partner set up and then let's see what you have got, okay? Okay, I've got time to watch you for 3 more dances and then I'm out of here, so make them count. Okay, just follow my lead. Remember, the more complicated our steps and the closer we dance, the more it will impress Bib. But don't get too close. If you can't handle it, I don't need some clumsy oaf tripping me up, okay? Just try not to screw this up for me, alright? Okay, it's pretty simple so far. Alright, so we could be beside her, we could be very close beside her, or we could be very close and face to face. We'll start here. Oh, excuse me, burped. It's pretty basic, but whatever. It's simple, but it's nice. Just remember, the Starlight Entertainers don't want simple. We're only looking for the top performers in the galaxy. Look, I know you're trying to be careful about screwing up, but you've got to give me a little more than that. Bib's seen thousands of dances. We needed to do something that will impress him. The next dance is a little different, so watch me for the steps, then just jump in, I suppose. Yep. And fist pump. Got it. I can fist pump. Okay, we could be close beside her, close behind her, or we could run around in circles while she dances like a jackass. We'll do the beside her one. Very nice. Very nice. We got fist pumps. Oh, good, good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice tempo. Looking good, Lin. Okay, one more dance to go. Okay, just one to go. It looks happy. As long as we don't screw it up, I think we've got it. Just follow me and please, just keep it simple. The Jedi mind trick wave. We can do that. And then fist pumping. Okay, we could be beside her, very close face to face, or we could just ruin the audition on purpose by taking a dive. We'll do the top one. Looking good. Looking very good. Feel the music. Let it flow through you. Well, what do you think? Do I get the job? Do you want to give me some you want me to dance more? I can do another one for you if you want. Relax, Lin. You've made it. You've got the job. Welcome to the Starlight Entertainers. I made it? I really made it. Oh, this is incredible. I don't believe it. Believe it, kid. You're in. Now we just need to get you fitted for your outfits, and we can start rehearsals. We got contracts to sign. Let's go. We're very busy. That's the life of a star, you know, is becoming very busy. Thank you. I couldn't have made it without you. I give you a big hug, but well, frankly, you're a little beneath me now. Sorry. Like Bib said, I'm going to be a star. And it's time for me to be shallow. But if you're traveling the galaxy and you see Starlight Entertainers performing, stop by and ask for Lin. I'll see if I can get you some free tickets. Thanks. Beneath me, huh? Rude. What's up, dude? Davik's up to something. He brings famous bounty hunter Calo Nord in for special assignments. Calo no work cheap.
I'll stick with the bounties Davik puts out. They're usually less dangerous than the government-funded contracts.
Cool. That's neat. Calo Nord is in town. Like there was enough competition in his office already. Now we have the best bounty hunter in the system scooping our contracts. I have not seen you here before, human. You are new to the bounty office, yes? My name is Zax. I'm the one in charge here. Are you looking for work? There are many bounties available here, legal and otherwise. But they all pay quite well, I would say. Or are you here for information? Everyone knows I'm one of Davik's best agents. I'm the Hut with all the answers. Okay, oh, Gurney says she's speaking about the radical serum. I think I'll hold off on that. I don't really want to give it to Zax, even if I somehow found it. So, you work for Davik, huh? Not officially, no. I work for the bounty office, but Davik pays me to keep my eyes open and report to him, and for me to post his bounties. Okay. Davik posts bounties in a government office? It can't be legal. I used to have to keep our relationship a secret, but since the Sith arrived, nobody cares what happens in the lower city. Davik can do whatever he wants now. But enough talk, back to business. This is the bounty office, so we should talk bounties, or are you looking for information? We can ask my information first, I suppose. I have information, but it's not free. For a fee, I'll tell you everything you want about the street gangs. Davik, other stuff too, but first you have to come up with 100 credits. I mean, I just want some info. I already know a lot of stuff. I'll give you 50 credits. No, so sorry, human. If you get a break on the price, then I'll have to give everyone else a deal, and I won't whittle my prices down. If you can't pay, then I won't talk. Maybe you could take some bounties and earn some money? Then you can afford to pay for my information. You're happy, I'm happy. Davik gets his cut. It works for everybody. I guess then, we can talk about the bounties. There's 2 governmental contracts. One's an assassin named Selvin. The other is Bendek Starkiller. He's a famous deathmatch duelist. Between them, they've killed hundreds of
I
people.
can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of the victims.
But not all bounties are dangerous. Davik gets some special contracts. One's for a girl named Dia. She attacked Holden. One for Davik's men. Another for a man named Largo, who owed Davik money.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
And then there's Matrix. He used to work for Davik. Then he betrayed the exchange, and now Davik wants him dead. I'll put all this information on your data pad so you know the information. Okay, can I get some details about the bounties? All the information's in your data pad already, but if you don't want to look there, then I guess I can fill you in. Who do you want to know more about? I guess we can start with Selvin. Selvin sounds pretty dangerous. Selvin's a government bounty. She's a very dangerous woman. When she started, she was just another killer working for Davik. Then she has began freelancing to the highest bidder. One day she killed 6 citizens in the street, and their bodyguards too. They were all Orgos, a powerful merchant family with many enemies. Selvin was hired to kill off the whole family. She was very good at her job. Each day more Orgos died, poisoned at home, shot down the streets. Guards and droids couldn't protect them. After a month, there were no more Orgos left on Terrace. Not a one. Wow. That's impressive. Did they ever find out who hired Selvin to kill them all? It was never proven, but after the Orgos were all dead, the Organa family demanded the government put out a contract on Selvin. They said nobody was safe as long as Selvin was still free. But the Organa family were powerful rivals of the Orgos. Some think they were the ones who hired Selvin. Then they tried to have the bounty hunters kill her to keep the secret from coming out. But Terrace politics aren't your concern. You're just a bounty hunter. You kill Selvin, you get the credits. That's the only important thing, right? Right. Makes sense. Let's ask about a different one. Bendek Starkiller. We actually saw him already near the dueling arena in the upper city, in the cantina. Bendek's a government contract, but he's a legend on Terrace. He started out as a duelist in the upper city cantina. He never lost, but he only fought death matches. He killed hundreds in his day. The death matches got banned, dueling switched to non-lethal combat, but Bendek wasn't ready to retire. He kept dueling on the illegal underground circuit. He kept killing people. Finally, the government had no choice but to put a bounty on him. But Bendek's a big folk hero, so not too many try to collect. Those who all do wind up dead anyway. Alright, let's ask about more. We kind of actually know the whole stick about Dia. We don't really know much about Largo other than he owed money. And I'm kind of curious. But we did already kill him. He's already dead. He's nothing special. He's just another of Davik's private bounties. He borrowed money from Davik for his business. But things went bad and he wasn't able to pay Davik back. So he ran, I guess. Davik doesn't like it when people who owe him money run. He put out a contract on Largo to send a message to the other merchants who owe him money. Okay. Details. We kind of know a little bit about Matrix, but I would like to know more. Davik is very interested in this bounty. Matrix used to work for Davik. He wasn't important, but he was there a long time, you know. He saw lots of things that it was wise to keep quiet about. Then one day he betrayed Davik. He went to the Terrace authorities and testified at trials against the exchange. Lots of people were arrested and Davik's operation shut down for a while. It cost Davik thousands and thousands of credits to get business back on track. And he lost lots of good people. Of course, he's not about to let Matrix get away with that, of course. And the government didn't protect Matrix after the trials? Well, they did. They hid Matrix for a while, I suppose, but then when the Sith took over, they shut the witness protection program down. It's expensive, and the Sith didn't care if Matrix died or not. Alright, well, I guess I got some bounties to collect on. Let's see. Bounties to collect on. There we go. A bounty. Well, human, that is why we're here. Which bounty are you here to collect on? Matrix dead. I killed him. I blew his ass up. I believe you, human. I've heard reports of a rather large explosion. And some of my people saw you behind the Permacrete detonator. It's good Matrix dead, but maybe you went a little overboard, human. Next time use a blaster, not a bomb. Bombs are messy, but at least the job is done. Here's 300 credits. That's the price for all the bounties here. Can I have 400 for this job? You don't bargain with me. This is my business, and I set the prices, not you. You take 300 or you get nothing. All right, I'll just take the 300 then. That's fine. You do good work, human. There's lots of bounty hunters on Terrace, but the most are lazy. Maybe if you keep cashing in bounties, they'll work harder. We got more bounties to collect on, I think. We killed Largo. He's dead. I just killed him. Largo should have known better than to have run. Maybe now people learn their lesson. You have a Davik money, you pay. Here's 300 credits. That's the price for all these bounties. Thank you. It's a pleasure. You do good work, human. Keep up the good work. Alright, I guess we're out of here. Goodbye, human. If you come back, you want to earn credits. Bounties pay good money. And remember to come see me if you want information. 600 credits. That's pretty tasty. Pretty nice indeed. Ooh, actually, I didn't know we could return the hideout from here. I'm actually going to do that real quick, so we can talk to Dia. Also, because we'll also get full health again. And we are slightly injured, but not terribly, or any sort of thing. But it would be nice to get the free heal.
You're back. Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head?
Yeah, I spoke with Holden. I convinced him to remove the bounty on your head. It's all done.
He called the bounty off? That's wonderful. I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something.
Oh. Well, thank you. I mean, this reward's more than sufficient.
I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
I kind of want to see what that looks like. I don't think I've ever collected that item before. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you telling me that heirloom is an energy projector? That's crazy. I think out of all the times I've played this game, I've done one of two options. Because I usually would do a light side or dark side run through, right? But light side run through, I would usually do this method, but I'd tell her to keep the reward, or do the dark side method, and I would kill her and collect the bounty. But I didn't realize I just get one for free if I just accept it. Of course, you could get more light side points by telling her she can keep it. Huh. Well, maybe killing Largo wasn't that great of an idea, but we saved our money, and we got an energy projector. We just got some dark side points, and at the end of the day, if we looked at our character sheet, I'm pretty sure it says we're light side, you know? Not as light as Karth, of course, but we are good. Alright, now that's done with, we have new objectives. Well, side objectives. We have to find and kill the assassin Selvin. We can try to collect on Bendak's Starkiller's thing. And actually, I think those are the only two actual bounties that are left. Which is fine. Okay. Karth, where'd you go? Are you telling me you got stuck? The only problem with this game, one of the small problems with that game, is of course the AI sometimes does break, and that happens. Where if they get too far away, that will happen, and they just won't follow, and we can't actually progress to a different area. But this is probably a good spot where we can end today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, where we kind of just explored the Lower City Cantina, got a bunch of information, and collected some bounties. In our next episode, we're going to talk to this lovely lady and try to go into the Hidden Beck base and see what's up with this place. Since it's here, it's the next stop, and then we'll progress forward down this hallway. Yeah, if you guys like today's episode, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you guys think of today's episode. If you are new to my channel, or been watching me for a little while, but you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924. If you are interested in this Let's Play, or any other Star Wars Let's Play that I already have currently in playlists. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. And I'll talk to you all in the next episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. See you all in the next episode, everybody. Bye-bye!